Okay, I have 4 problems here for you just to look at to kind of see, and they get progressively harder. So we'll play with these 4 examples to kind of to help you along with the in-class work. So when you go to a restaurant that usually gives you your food and then cleans up your table and stuff like that, that's a service, and you usually pay or usually give a little more or pay a little extra for that, and that service usually comes in the form of a tip that paid for, and it's at 15, 18, and 20% tip for those. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do it for various prices. Right here we're going to start at $30, and then we'll get some much tougher ones as we go. Okay, we already are pretty familiar with 1% and 10%. The 10% or whatever, for example, is just moving that decimal place one spot, right? And that's going to be $3. And the 1% is just going to be moving it one more spot to give us 30 cents. So what I'm looking at now is how can I move from there? Well, I think it's easy to get from 10 to 20% by just doubling that, right? So there we go. That one's 6, right? Double. I'll even write that down. We doubled it, right, to get to 10 to 20. Now, to get to the next one, what I would do is I would take half. Well, let me write that. Half of 10% is 5%, right? So half of $3 is, oops, that's going to be what? $1.50. Now that's not for $15, is it? That is, now we have to combine those two, right? We got to combine these two, so we use this and this to get our 15%, right? So that's going to be $4.50. To get the 18%, I'm going to show a couple of different ways, and this time I'm only going to show it as, how about the 15%, right? 15% plus 3%. Well, 15% is $4.50. 3% is 3 of those, right? So that's 90 cents. Add that all up to get $5.40. So what we have is we have all of the percents for this. So what we did is we used 1 and 10% to figure out 15, 18, and 20%. Okay? All right, let's try a little bit tougher, not much more. 1% is $70, or 70 cents, sorry. And 10% is $7. Now, what did we do first? It was easy to double, right? We double that. Double that, we got ourselves at $14. To get to 15%, I would cut that in half, right? Half of $7 is $3.50. So I'm going to put that $3.50 and $7 together, right? All right, there's 7 plus the $3.50 to get what? $10.50. Now this time I'm going to do the 18% just a little bit different, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 20% and I will subtract 2%, okay? Well, 20% is $14, and then I'm going to subtract 2%, and 2% is 2 of the 70 cents, right? That's going to be $1.40. So now I'm going to subtract $1.40 from 14, right? And I'm going to get, whoops, didn't give myself a lot of room, $12.60. Okay? So a slightly different way to do that. All right, let's try some tougher problems here. $42, right? 1% is 42 cents. And then 10% is $4.20. Doubling that, I get $8.40. Right, that's my double. Now half of that, half is 210. So $2.10 plus $4.20 is $6.30. Now the 18%, I'll go back to the way I did it in problem number 1. I'll take 15% plus 18%. That's what I'm looking for, right? 3%, right? 15% was what again? 630. 3% is 3 of those 42s, right? 3 of the 42s. In this case, I probably would have been better off maybe doing my subtraction, but that's okay. So 0.42 times 3, right? Whoops. Sorry about that. 6, 2, 1, right? $4 and what? $4. Sorry. That is $1.26. There we go. So that's going to be $1.26. And now just put that all together. We're going to have $7.56. Okay. And now for the toughest, most realistic type of a bill, where we have change in there, right? So the first thing we'll do is the 1%. Now the 1% looks like it should be $0.1882. But of course we have to round that, right? We're going to round this to the nearest penny. And then, because that's the best we can do. And that's what they would do if they were in a restaurant or something like that. I mean, not that they're trying to calculate that stuff, but that's the type of thing it would be. So this will turn out to be what? $0.19, right? 10% then is moving that decimal place over, and we're going to round that one too. This would have been $1.88 with 2.2 cents, but it's just going to be $1.88. We'll round that off, okay? Doubling that, which is not as easy, right? But if we double that, we're going to get to 20%. Right? So we're going to double that. So 188. I don't know. Instead of doubling, we'll add them. We'll do that, right? And 376. Now let's move to the 15%. Well, this one is, whoops, here we go. So we need that 5%, right? What's half? Half of the 1882. We could just divide that, right? Not as convenient. Kind of weird that we're, oh no, yeah. So we're going to divide that, right? 0, 9, and 2. No, I'm sorry, 4. Whoops. Sometimes I got my mind moving faster than I should. So that 94 cents with the $1.88 will give me the new one, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double it. So I'm going to add $1 and then subtract 6 cents. So when I add $1, that would be $2.88, but I'm going to subtract that 6 cents to get 82. Okay. And now the 18%, I'm going to find maybe it'll be a little easier to do 20% minus 2%. And then the 20% is $3.76 minus 2%. That's 2 of the 18s. So 2 of the 18s is going to be 38 cents. And then we need to subtract that. Just like I was doing before, kind of in that mental math stuff, I'm going to subtract 40 cents and then add back 2. So when I subtract 40 cents, I have $3.36, but then I'm going to add back 2 to get 38. Okay. All right. There's all those examples. So if you were to pay for a bill and you felt like somebody did really good service for you, you might look at this and say, wow, my bill is $18.82. And you know what? I thought they did a good job. Did a good job, and that I would like to give them an 18% tip. So you would then give them $18.82, right? You would end up, you would end up paying them the $18.82 for the meal plus the $3.38 to pay for that, right? And that's not totally uncommon. There we go. 2220 would be a bill that you could be paying for then for that. Okay. If you have any other questions, please let me know.